Hello, my name is Loore Martma and I'm a theater director and actor, sound designer, composer, teacher, student, traveler, several other things from Estonia. But first, when we begin with my talk, I would like to ask you to take a look into the eyes of the person sitting next to you and give him or her a big smile. And now to the other side. Thank you. So, I am one, and I am one of many, always. Human beings exist as individuals, as members of a group at all times. Sometimes it also creates conflicts of interest. When we make, for example, a decision, we must decide on whether I should come first or the group, or maybe I should put the benefits of the group before mine. So which one is correct? But how in this collaboration works? Is there some ABC on how to work together? And what are the bases of teamwork? And is the only way to learn this on a basis of trial and error? I recently happened to stumble upon this funny YouTube video, Life Explained as a Video Game. So the development of your avatar, your persona, on the first let's say 3 years, and social and emotional skills on the 4th and 5th, and then up to level 18, you're supposed to take courses or get knowledge from academical institutions. And once when you finish this 18 years or levels of tutorial, you find out that it has nothing to do with the rest of the game. Why so? I also recently heard about the term edutainment, and I'm a big believer that education should and can also be fun and entertaining. When we talk about the younger audience today, I have found that they have 3 most important key elements. They are social, digital, and fun. They are more globally and socially linked than we were when we were in their age. Their main devices for knowledge and communication are based on digital means. And fun is something which the adults and the teachers tend to forget when we grow up. Playing and a game are our primal needs. I am happy to be able to combine my studies, my master's studies in the University of Tallinn in digital learning games, with my creative work as a theater director. And to do so, I am in collaboration with a theater called Cabaret Soom. Their space is in Telliskivi Creative Hub. I think most of you have already been there, in the club of different rooms. And can you please raise your hands who were there in Wednesday? Yay, nice, thank you. So the anatomy of collaboration began in October 2016 when I went to Johannes Veski, the same guy who gave you the workshop during the day. And he's the creative director of the space. And I have been always interested in how to bring the digital means into theater context. And their digitally creative environment created there is the perfect space to make it happen. So who haven't been there yet, I definitely recommend, because their space, this club of different rooms, or the Cabaret Soom Theater, it is a venue, an open space with 12 different rooms with no walls. Each room has a couch, some chairs, a screen, and a table. This table, this picture was done on Wednesday, whoever recognizes their hands. So the basis of it is called reactivision trust me, I don't know what I'm talking about. Camera, which is filming the QR code like data from the knobs and uses the information for the needs. So you can either move the knob up and down, left and right on the X and Y axis, or you can also rotate it. So we created a story which is based on ticks. You know those little bugs, right? So the story begins in the back of a dog. This is their happy little world where they move around and mind their own business. One day, a huge wall, which is a collar, lands in the middle of their forest. So they have they have no idea what to do with this crisis. So they decide to form meeting. So this was the circle in the beginning, what you had to do. So they agree on visiting the elderly tick, which is like on the fatherlands, in the tail. Once reaching there, the old blind tick insists on others taking him to see the great big wall. Once there, he suggests others to work together to help one of the members over the wall to see what is on the other side. And once when the chosen one returns, then they need to start building factories to protect yourself from the other side. And in the end, they tear the wall down and happy end. So how do we do this? We invite two groups, for example, two classes. They represent from each side of the collar. And we have 6 different tables and maximum 6 different people in one room. And we have 8 different scenes to play the story. In the beginning, we discussed upon different means of while using to play it. I think this is Mikael. Yeah, that's it. So we decided on using different digital means to play the game, either an app, a mobile phone, social media, single-player games, VR, green screen. But we agreed on one thing. Every game has to be in service of teamwork. That's why the tables, the knobs, the live communication between the table members and with other tables too. So thank you so much whoever went there and participated and did the game, because it was so much fun to see and took photos of you and to see how much you were communicating with each other and running between different tables. And if you had the possibility to give feedback for us, because our premiere is in 1 month, I would be happy to hear after the talk. But because I'm just like one of those people who likes to make mistakes because I have more abilities to learn from them. So, what are the main topics of our performance? And we are focusing on individuality and personal growth, because you have to collect points which are linked with time. Motivation, this is your personal growth and gain. Efficiency, this is also a part of the game, which is not to waste any time and just like meander around. Punishment, also another important topic in group works. Hierarchy and leadership, how is this created and why, and where do I fall in this build-up? Strategy, what are my goals and plans to achieve them, and what is the plans and goals of my team? Responsibility. And finally, trust. Trust has been my favorite interest in research, in teamwork, and collaboration. It is said that the secret of highly successful teams is trust. Your ability to trust your team and your team's ability to trust yourself. And of course, the ability to trust yourself. So whenever I have given a talk or a lesson, met with younger audience or discussed on whatever the topic is on my experience and knowledge, I ask them to ask from themselves, how can I apply this in real life? Again, we face the overwhelming load of information around us, toward us every day. So what can I do with that? How is this relevant in my life? If this is the tutorial, how can I make it useful in the real game? I believe that when you tell me, I forget. When you teach me, well, I might remember. But once when you involve me, I will learn. And this is why it's so important to involve the younger audience in the educational process in the way that it's understandable for them, how they could gain more from the learning process by being a part of it in a social, in a digital, and in a fun way. The younger audience might be only 25% of the population today, but they are 100% of the future. And if we want the future to be sustainable and with a creative community, we have the possibilities to start creating it today. And I am here to support it. Thank you.